graders. Today our lesson is 82 and we are going to keep working on finding the GCF, greatest common factor between numbers. We are going to get really good at this. Okay, so for A on your lesson practice, we have 6 and 9. They want to know the greatest common factor, the greatest factor that they have in common between 6 and 9. Okay? So the best and quickest way to do this in your head is to go to the lowest number. Go to the smallest number when you're looking for the GCF, okay? And let's list the factors for just that low number. So what are the factors of 6? Well, we know that 1 and 6, 1 times 6, and then 2 times 3. That's all of our factors. We can't, there's no other numbers in between 2 and 3, so we know we've got them all. This is 1, 2, 3, and 6. Okay, now we're looking for a number that also goes into 9, and we're looking for the greatest number or the largest number that goes into 9 also. Does 6 go into 9 evenly? No. No, it doesn't. Does 3 go into 9 evenly? Yeah, it does. How many times? 3 times. So 3 is going to be the greatest factor that these two have in common. And we didn't even have to factor the 9 to figure that out. Okay, let's take a look at B. They want the greatest common factor between 6 and 12 now. So we'll factor 6 again. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Okay, does 6 go into 12 evenly? Yes, it does. 2 times. So that, there are no larger factors of a 6 anyway, so it has to be 6. The greatest common factor is 6. So when you're looking for the GCF, or the greatest common factor, always start with your lowest number first. Okay, that's going to help you the most to find the greatest common factor. Okay, now I want you to do the rest of your lesson practice on your own and see what you can do. And then I'm going to come back and have the answers on the board and go over them with you to see what you got right. Okay? Okay, we're back. So I hope you finished your lesson practice. And now let's go over the answers. All right, let's go with, they want to know the GCF between 15 and 100. So I am going to factor my lowest number. So the factors of 15 are 1 times 15. 2 is even, it won't go into an odd number evenly. And so I'll go to the 3 and 5. And the only number in between 3 and 5 is a 4, and 4 does not go into 15 evenly at all. So I have 1, 3, 5, and 15. Well, does 15 times something equal 100 evenly? No, we don't know, I don't think so. No, it doesn't, and we don't know a times table that does. Okay, does 5 go into 100 evenly? Well, 5 we know it has to, because 5 goes into any number evenly that ends in a 5 or a 0, right? So how many times does 5 go into 100? We know that's 20 times, because we know that 20 nickels equals $1. So 5 is going to be my greatest common factor between 15 and 100. All right, now let's take a look at 6 and 10. We've already factored 6 many, many times, so let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 6 are all the factors of 6. Does 6 go into 10 evenly? No. Does 3 go into 10 evenly? Nope. So 2, that's an even number, so it has to go in, is our greatest common factor. Okay, let's look at 12 and 15. Factor our lowest number. We know that 1 and 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. And we can't fit any more numbers in between, so we know that's all the factors of 12. Okay, does 12 go into 15 evenly? No. Does 6 go into 15 evenly? Nope. Does 4 go into 15 evenly? Do you know any times table equals 15 that has a 4 in it? No. Does 3 times something equal 15? Yes, 3 goes into 15 evenly, so that's our largest common factor between 12 and 15. Okay, take a look at 7 and 10. Well, 7 is my lowest number, so I'll factor 7. But we know that 7 is prime, so the only factors are 1 in itself, 1 and 7. And 7 does not go into 10 evenly, so the greatest common factor between these is just 1. Not very high. Okay, have fun doing your lesson, and I'll give you some hints on the website.